everybody, I'm Vanessa and today I'm going to do the Bookish Favourites Tag. So this is the very first tag I created and I'm pretty excited about it. So without any further ado, let's start! The first question is, what is the book that you recently read or are currently reading which you really like? I've recently finished reading Veronica Decides to Die by Paulo Coelho and I really like it. And as for series, I read the first 5 books of the Mortal Instruments series and I loved the first 3 of them. Question number 2 is the one book that you like to reread again and again but it never gets boring. As for a standalone, I would say The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Divakaruni. And as for series, it definitely is Harry Potter. The third question is name your favorite book from some of your popular series that you have read. Harry Potter! I like The Goblet of Fire the most because it's kind of really dramatic. It has all these balls and dragons and, Voldemort reawakening again. Spoilers! Yeah, so Voldemort reawakening again and, all sorts of dramatic things. Of course, there are mermaids too. Obviously, it's my favorite book. Percy Jackson! Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse was my favorite because it had Talia and it was quite dramatic as well. And this book actually had a death. There was a death in the Goblet of Fire too. There's another reason I like it. I'm such a sadist. Heroes of Olympus! Mark of Athena, obviously. Twilight! See, Twilight is like an Indian serial, okay? Don't watch it for a month and you'll still know what's going on. As in Twilight, you can literally read the first book and the last book and you'll still understand the story. Anyway, I liked Breaking Dawn the best. Mortal Instruments! City of Glass. Dramatic, deaths and proclamations of undying love makes every book complete. Lunar Chronicles! I haven't read Winter yet, but the best book from the series was definitely Scarlet. Throne of Glass! Again, I have 2 books tied over here, which is The Crown of Midnight and The Queen of Shadows. Again, dramatic deaths and proclamations of undying love. Maze Runner! I've only read the first book, so I can't speak for it. 50 Shades of... No. Question number 4 is favorite standalone book. Da 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 da. Also, Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. It was amazing. 5. Book that you're eagerly waiting for. I haven't read A Court of Wings and Ruin yet because I've ordered a signed copy! And it is going to come with a relative this month, so yeah, eagerly waiting for it. Question number 6 is favorite classic. I should say it's David Copperfield because every night when I was a child, I used to thank God that my childhood was not like his. Speaking of childhood, question number 7. Your favorite childhood book. This storybook collection from The Bright Horizons was my favorite childhood book. I mean, just look at the colors over here. It's actually so beautiful. Like, you can totally imagine why this was my favorite book because it captured like each of the scenes so perfectly. Like, look at this. So beautiful. I love this book. I still read this one. Also, I used to read a lot of comics from Amar Chitra Katha. I mean, this was my childhood, okay? I mean, look at these comics. Like, they are so colorful. They're so they're filled with morals and stuff. They're like the ancient stories presented in a comic book format. So it's really interesting and fun to read. Like, look at that. It's actually so nice, Like, people say that Harry Potter was their childhood, but for me and a lot of Indian kids over there, this Amar Chitra Katha was our childhood. Question number 8, favorite trilogy. A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy is my favorite, and I'm going to get the 3rd book this month, and I'm pretty excited for it. Question number 9, favorite miscellaneous book. I really enjoyed reading The Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. I mean, it's full of scientific stuff. I love space and black hole related books. And question number 10 is your favorite underrated book or series. Oh my god, I'm addicted to this. Also, I really like the Mahabharata Quest series by Christopher Doyle because this is like a really intense and fast-paced adventure. You could totally read this in one sitting. So yeah, that was the Bookish Favorite Tags and I hope you enjoyed this. As for tagging, I tag Vanessa from Paper Faerie and Manpreet from the Indian Booktuber. And feel free to tag yourself too. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel because I'll be really happy. So yeah, adios!